Hey guys, what's up? It's Greg. How's everybody doing tonight? I just wanted to share my thoughts on something very quickly. It occurred to me very recently that Legendarian suddenly disbanded because of death. Pop group sensation the Bee Gees were cut down in their prime. Now I say this because the group was famous for hits like How Deep Is Your Love, Night Fever, Run to Me, among many others. Now I say they were cut down in their prime because at the time of twin brother Morris Gibbs, the twin brother of Robin Gibb and brother Barry Gibb, and founding member nonetheless, they recently celebrated the year and 9-month anniversary of their 20th and sadly final studio album. As I've said before, this is where I came in. Now I said they were cut down in their prime because that album had given them their 5th decade of a hit album that landed in the top 10 across the world, and they had just finished the 2002 tour that they were still using to promote the record, and they were planning to make a celebratory homecoming in Australia following I assume what would have been a 2003 hiatus, so Robin could focus on Magnet Angel, which was his first solo album in a number of years. Now, obviously, we all know that on January 12th of 2003, Morris Gibb was unfortunately taken from us at the tender age of 53 due to a heart attack and complications from intestinal surgery. Now, why do I think that they were cut down in their prime? Well, because at that point, Morris Gibb had been sober for about 10 or 12 years at that point. He got sober in 1991 after a decades-long battle with drug and alcohol abuse. Plus, all 3 members seemed to still be in top form despite being in their early to mid-50s in Barry's case. But they were unfortunately forced to be silenced after the death of Morris, as I said. Now, if Morris were still here, and Robin now, of course, with him passing on May 20th of 2012, do I think the group would still be active after even more than 50 years of being a live act, and a studio act for that matter? Yes, because I have a feeling that the group was already possibly planning a sequel. Well, not a sequel, but a follow-up to 2001, so this is where I came in. Sadly, we will never know the answer to that question, but, as I've said before, we may be able to get an answer to that if Barry follows up on the rumor that he has been working on a studio album himself. But it just makes you wonder sometimes, if all 3 were still here, what could have came after this is where I came in, and what could have been done after, you know? Now obviously I can't speak for Barry or Morris or Robin, but if you ask me, I think that they still have plenty what to say, as was the case with Robin when he was tragically taken from us in May of 2012, just months after completing the Titanic Requiem, which is to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Titanic sinking. But suddenly I think the Bee Gees went before their time, both musically and physically in the case of 3 of the 4 Gibb brothers. The first to go being Andy Gibb back on March 30th, 1988, just a few days after his 30th birthday nonetheless. So just something to think about, guys. And I guess if I could say something to the 2 departed brothers, well, actually the 3 if you count Andy and Barry now, I would say we do wish you were still able to be active as a group, and this is where I came in, right on. So just something to think about, guys. Again, I just think the group still had way too much to say to go as early in the 21st century as they had to. So just something to think about and keep on rocking. Yeah.